Hey kids, this is Jack. Welcome back to the next episode of the Harmony Point Zoo, my Planet Zoo franchise Let's Play. As you can see, I have made some changes to the seal habitat that we were working on last time. It just was not working for me, and it was not working for me, and I couldn't get it to work for me until suddenly I had an epiphany. Completely redesigned it, completely rebuilt it, and now it's working like a dream. We have seals, we have underwater areas, we have tourists. You know, here's one of the seals underwater. There they are. You know, we have tourists who are sticking through the fence. Look at this. I always love those kind of classic glitches, and in general it looks better. Hello. You see, I also did some decorating in the surrounding area. I did some terraining, you know, the usual stuff. The area is beginning to come together. And to answer one specific question, okay, come on, catch up, as to whether or not I was going to do an entry sign for every area. This is it. Now, it's not as colorful as the African sign, I admit. It's not as colorful as the African sign, but it is a sign, and it does work. And I like it. Dangerous fighting for alpha status, spotted hyenas. Well, let's go take a look at the hyenas. What do we got? Okay, yeah, obviously they're fighting. Alright, hold on just a second. Let's pause this and take a look. Spotted hyenas. Elderly, adult, young adult. Okay, so here's what we need to do. Alright, those guys are not... those guys can get rehomed. Ba-dum-bum. Spotted hyenas. Okay, after we get done with this, I'll talk about what I'm planning for this particular episode. Let's rehome these guys, since they're getting old. And we will grab a couple new hyenas real quick. Anyway, what I'm planning for this episode is we're going to build a habitat for the snow leopards. I've got some in storage, and, although mostly the Arctic pack and the aquatic pack are obviously, like coastal animals and things like that. The snow leopard is a well, it's right there in the name, snow leopard. So we're going to go ahead and build a habitat for them assuming I can get my hyenas. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I've got a good idea for the snow leopard habitat. I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, so that's taken care of. Spotted hyena worries are done. Whoa, let's zoom back over here. So, snow leopard habitat. Right, you're probably wondering, what the heck am I going to do with a snow leopard habitat? Well, I'll show you. Yes, for some reason I've got Peter and the Wolf in my head. My friend Maeva is also playing Planet Zoo. Maeva is a fantastic talent. She's a nice person. I like Maeva a lot. And even better, she's a fan of mine, which I can't figure out why anybody, I mean, I enjoy playing this. But I don't make any pretense that I'm any good at it compared to some of the other people who are out there. There are a lot of people who are better at this game than I am. What I've got going for me is I've got enthusiasm. That's mostly what I've got going for me. Okay. That actually looks about right. Let's do some of this. Smooth this down. Get a bit of gentler incline working. Now, I'm going to cheat just a little. Whoa, spinny. Go back to where we're keeping all of the blueprints we're using. And let's see. That doesn't look like much of a shelter now, does it? I guess it's for small animals. That's kind of boring, so I think I'll go with this first one. So, what I want to do is I want to bring this back over here to where we're building our habitat. And then I want to just lay this down real quick. Like so. Kind of like that. Alright? Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to extend this little plateau region out this way. Going to go all the way up to the path with it. And of course I forgot to actually punch in the cave, so the cave has gone bye-bye. I got to go get the cave again. It's mistakes like that that show that I'm an enthusiastic amateur when it comes to doing this, as opposed to some of the people who just, they might make an error here or there, but they don't make this kind of oopsie, this kind of embarrassing oops. So let's go get that cave again. There we go. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to place this cave. Like so. Okay, now you may be wondering, well, why did, if I wanted the cave, why did I just submerge most of it in the ground? You'll see in just a second. See, what I'm doing here is I'm basically turning it into a true cave, because what I want to do is this. I want to do this. Alright. Then what we're going to do... can I get in any deeper than that? Let me turn on the... Okay, the light's in, but it's not really helping. That's alright. That's a lot of what I want to do, so... Nope, the other way around. I don't want to overdo it because I just want to make a small, I'm trying to make small adjustments here, not great big corrections. Small adjustments. Okay. But you can see the kind of thing that I'm going for here, I hope. You know, now that looks like a cave, doesn't it? Isn't that cool? That's just cool. And this, like I said, small adjustments. Small adjustments. Not looking to make holes in the ceiling. Just bring it up a little. Yeah, like that. So, when we look at the habitats and the habitat stuff, we're going to set it to snow leopard. And snow leopard, there we go. I'm going to turn off the... Alright, extra large, large. See, there's all kinds of room in here. And it's an actual cave, you know. It doesn't feel... you know, it feels to me better than some of the other things that I could have done. And this is just the beginning of the habitat. You know, it's just the beginning. I honestly think that the cats, when they finally are in here, are going to love it. Give them lots of bedding. There we go. And then we'll once again take the smooth tool. Okay, and while we're at it, we go back here and grab the Taiga wall. Taiga rocks. Okay. Now what I want is something along this line. Like so. Alright. Now, you might be wondering why I'm doing it this way. And it's because I want an incline, but I don't want to like have it be all completely even. I just want it to be navigable. Like so. The leopards can climb that. You know, that's not going to prevent them from getting up here, which is my aim. Now, what I want to do also, hold on, we're going to borrow some of these rocks. All right. Okay. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. Hello, Chew. Do you like it? This is, yeah, I like this. I mean, yeah, I know we just started. It doesn't look like we're getting much done, but you know what? Every little success is a success. And I love it when what I see in my head is actually happening, because it just demonstrates to me that you know, the vision that I have is workable. Right, what do I want? Oh no, I want rocks. I'm looking for rocks. Biome is Taiga. Let's turn off the blueprints right there, and okay. Yeah. Okay, you can probably see what I'm adjusting it for, but you know, I'm just making an edge here. And I know that the shelter for the animal is not always the first thing that zoo players will do, but in this case it's the first thing that I had. The first piece of my vision for this shelter was for this habitat rather, was the shelter. And once I get the shelter complete, everything else will fall into place. So that's why I'm working on the shelter for these cats first. Everything else will fall into place once I get the shelter built, because I know what I want to have around the shelter. And it's going to be cool. It's just going to, I mean, look at this. This is shaping up nicely, don't you think? So, let me get a quick drink of water. Now, there was something else I wanted to do. Okay. There was something. Apes. Large animal climbing frame. That's it. Dum 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 dum. Okay. Okay. So. Let's get this smoothed out. All right. And then, let's go grab one of these bad boys. Now, the vegetation is going to be all wrong. The vegetation is going to be all wrong. But, this is what I'm looking for. I mean, I can replace the vegetation, but what I want is the waterfall. So, yeah. Never be afraid to use blueprints if blueprints make your habitats look awesome. Okay? I mean, I know that the pros make everything from scratch, but I never claimed to be a pro, and I'll be honest, I love using blueprints. Not only does it make it easier for me, but it's a bit of an interesting challenge to see what I can make around someone else's creation, and I am not ashamed of doing that at all. I really am not. Oh, come on. You're going to obstruct this? I am gonna cry if I can't get this water to work. Alright. Oh, for crying out loud, I did it again. I forgot to hit, you know, I'm moving it out of the way and I forgot to put it, you know, place it there, down there permanently, so. Okay, let's see. Hey, better than nothing. Like I said, the plants on this waterfall are all wrong. I'm going to have to replace pretty much all of them. But that's okay. You know, it's better than, you know, better to get what you're looking for done than not, in my opinion. You know? Okay, borrow another copy of these. Oh, you're all going to be individual rocks now, huh? Oh, I guess that's true. Let me see. I'll just copy this entire wall. Because what I want is this. There. Okay, can you see it coming together? Can you see it coming together? Because boy howdy can I. I can see it coming together. I really can. So let's put up some barriers. I'm going to use the null barrier naturally at the start. It's going to let us outline the area that we want to include in our habitat nicely. Okay. And what we'll do is, you know, I'm going to put the null barriers up, of course, but around the back here we'll block the habitat off with rocks. And we'll use the standard fences in the front, but I'm going to use, you know, rocks back here. So let's go get some rocks. You know where the rocks are, right? Okay. And let's use this one. Okay. So, I'm going to seal off the null barrier using the rocks. And this is just going to look awesome. Okay. Just awesome. Okay, and nope, wrong one. What I want is this, because I just want to add a little second level. But to mix it up a little, we're going to do this. Make it look dramatic, right? How's that for a rock wall? That is a rock wall and a half, isn't it? Now, the cats won't have any way at all. Night's falling, so the cats won't have any way at all of getting down here, but I want to give them a barrier anyway, just because of the aesthetics. There, and then we'll bring in we'll bring in another one. Here comes the night cycle. I've got it set so that night and day comes pretty quick. Like so. And after this, it's mostly, as far as the rocks are concerned, and there's going to be a lot of rocks. You know, these are multi-purpose. They look good. They give a nice backdrop for the habitat, and it gives us a border. Let's give that a total spin, just for the variety of it. And we'll take this again. And lower this just a touch. Now, I can come back later and fill in the rock for the rest of the hill here along the back, but right now I just want to get the rock done for the border, for the barrier. And this is going to be one of the very few habitats I do where the keeper entrance is in the front of the habitat. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pause this real quick. We are almost out of time, folks. And as you can see, I just had something come up. I know exactly what that is. That's the Goliath beetle. The Goliath beetle tend to be nice and quiet and then suddenly face disaster. And that's fine. You know, I knew going in that the Goliath beetle was going to be trouble. But anyway, you know, we are almost out of time for this particular episode. Thank you very much for joining me. We will finish the snow leopards when we come back in episode 14. I am really happy with the progress that's been done so far, and as you can see, this is going to be something special. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's going to be special. I can't wait to finish it. I can't wait to detail it out. Please join me for that in my next episode. Thank you for joining me. Be safe out there, please. If you liked what I was doing, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed, and I'm always on the lookout for new people, just like every other YouTube content creator. Be kind. Be always kind. It costs nothing, and it changes the world sometimes. It really does. I believe that with all my heart. I truly do. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.